You're listening to Those Crazy Weirdos. I'm Martine.
And I'm Cameron.
And this is episode 21.
The big 2-1.
In honor of that, I have a bowl of 21 chocolate chips in front of
That's
me.
what you're doing. Okay, I kept hearing you counting them like one by one.
Yeah.
And I was so confused. I was like, what is she doing? She's actually... But I just thought I just attributed it to your natural weirdness where you sometimes are like, I want 13.6 chocolate chips for some reason.
Yeah.
So, there you go.
Yeah, so what do you think? Is that a big amount of chocolate chips?
3, 6, 9.
Are you double checking my counting?
No, that's 21, yeah.
Well, yeah, no.
Well, I mean, this is like... What was the question?
Like, what's your impression of how 21 chocolate chips look like?
I would call it a small sprinkling.
Yeah, that's a good way of putting it.
It's not quite a handful.
It doesn't look like 21.
It doesn't, no.
They're small, so I feel like I would have expected that to be like 17. Anyways, but this is 21.
Yeah.
That's one for every episode we've ever done.
Wow, look at that. Are you
Small
gonna eat
sprinkling. Well, yeah, I'm going to eat them
one
throughout.
Can I have one or no?
Of course.
So then that way you can have 20.
Thanks.
It's a more even number.
Right, you're doing me a favor there.
Well, what I'm excited for, now that I'm making chewing noises with the chocolate chip, we probably shouldn't have done this at the same time,
No.
is the tea.
Okay.
Because you have to guess what kind of tea I made you.
Okay, wait. I need to finish my chocolate chip. It'll skew the results.
Perfect. I feel like you always get it correct, so I've been trying to make it difficult.
The one you made that one time with magic juice, lemon juice, and the raspberry, I think, that was tricky. Okay, let's see. Ooh, cherry.
Cherry BioSteel or cherry?
No. Cherry tea.
Okay.
It smells really good. Why are you smiling so much?
I'm trying. It's hard to keep a straight face while you're doing this because I want to make sure. I don't want to make sure. I want to see if you'll get it.
Man, the chocolate, Cameron, is a real handicap.
Perfect. Here, have another one.
Ooh, this is good. I'm going to go with cherry tea and blue magic juice. That's blue raspberry magic juice with cherry tea.
Ooh.
And
No.
Do I have both of them wrong or one of them correct?
You have one of them correct.
Is there also honey in there?
I need your final answers, man. You can't just...
Is it raspberry with blue magic juice?
Man. You have 0 correct.
Okay, so it is cherry tea.
Correct.
Does it have honey in it?
Yes.
And cherry lime magic juice?
No.
Just cherry and lemon, just cherry and honey?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Oh.
I thought I'd dupe you by taking out some of the BioSteel from the fridge.
Did you? I didn't even notice. I was busy thinking about other things like chocolate
maybe
chips.
if you either noticed it by accident, you'd be like, oh, well, I know, but I won't tell him. Or you'd hear it and your subconscious would be like, oh.
I totally taste like blue raspberry magic juice in this.
No, I didn't even take that one out of the fridge. I took the green one out of the fridge.
Like I said, I didn't take any notice of you. Tastes really good.
Yeah, man.
Tastes bumbleberry-y.
What else do we have to talk about? We got a sharpening stone. That's what we had to do.
Breaking news.
It's pretty sick, I have to say. So far, I've sharpened one knife with the sharpening stone.
Yeah, I cut a mushroom with it yesterday. Can confirm, very sharp.
It is paper cutting sharp. I'm still working on getting it shaving sharp. I think that'd be fun. I'm going to try again, maybe later this weekend at some point. Mm-hmm. What do you think? Do you think it'd be really cool?
Yeah, I mean, it's really nice having super sharp knives.
I have to say.
It's a lot easier to cut stuff.
Are you okay?
I'm trying to figure out what kind of bird that is in the tree. It looks not like a robin. I guess you can't see what I'm talking about.
Wow, it looks not like a robin. That really narrows it down.
It looks like it has a white belly with gray feathers and like a white head.
You're really narrowing it down there.
It looks like, I thought maybe it was a robin, but with like a white belly. And then I was like, is it a baby robin? But it's got like a white speck on its head. Anyway, sorry. There's been all
You
sorts
know
of
this is an
birds.
audio format,
Sorry.
right? So like people can't see this.
Yep. I mean, I can't see it either, clearly. So.
Although it wouldn't surprise me if someone just wrote to us being like, "Oh, I know exactly what bird that is. This is this blah
It's
blah
the
blah."
common finch.
Do we have finches?
No clue.
That's a good question. It just reminds me of Person of Interest.
Yep. That was a good show.
Dude, that was a pretty good show.
Yeah.
I do have to say it. The AI thing was it's a bit much.
I think
it's a bit much.
probably didn't. I think if we watched it again, we'd like it less than when the first time we watched it. I feel like
we
it's
watched it a long time ago.
yeah. I
Back
feel like
before
it
it
aged.
was
It aged a little weirdly.
Poorly, yeah.
Yeah.
I think there's a lot of shows that age kind of poorly. Even when you look at like Friends nowadays, it's not as potent.
I've only watched Friends once with you when we were in university. This is why I don't remember most of the episodes, but you always do.
Yeah, it's not as potent nowadays as it was. Potent, yeah. It
What do
doesn't
you
like
mean?
hit as hard. I don't know. It's like the
Doesn't?
cultural context has shifted enough where it's like, yeah, it was a different time.
Yeah, that's fair. Although Seinfeld.
Yeah, same with Seinfeld. There's some jokes in there that really don't land
That's
at all.
true. It's interesting to watch from a nowadays perspective.
Isn't there a joke in Seinfeld where he talks about checks and how women always pay with checks?
Oh,
like,
yeah, that's definitely.
like there's so many jokes in that show. Like, and there's more offensive ones than that.
Oh, yeah.
That just don't land at all. So,
Yeah, there's probably so many theses about stuff like that.
I'm sure there is. Actually, I'm pretty sure Seinfeld has a whole. I thought there was like the Seinfeld effect, where Seinfeld sparked this like new wave of sitcoms.
Right.
And then
And that's what like Friends and stuff is based on.
yeah, and since those new wave sitcoms ended up getting really popular, doing better than Seinfeld, everyone started using Seinfeld as like the butt of the joke. It was like, oh, blah blah blah, end up like Seinfeld or something.
Right.
But really, they were the first ones to make such a sitcom or something. I don't know. I think this is a thing.
I mean, I don't think Seinfeld in general is a bad show.
No, I like it. I like Seinfeld. Most of the episodes are absolutely hilarious. There's some places in there. Spoiler alerts for anybody who's listening who actually wants to watch Seinfeld, where Susan dies and stuff. Like, whoa,
Yeah.
it gets a bit much.
That was a strange
That was
creative choice.
crazy. But like Kramer spreading butter on himself and toasting in the sun.
Yeah, that's like pretty timeless.
Like
Very harmless
oh
jokes.
God, it's so funny. Yeah, it kills me. That definitely kills me. Or like when they when he's painting the walls, he's like, every time I paint the walls, I feel like it's coming in on me, 1 millimeter at a time. No.
I don't remember that.
Anyway, yeah, it's fine. All right,
Let's do this.
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's do it. Cue the theme tune.
Roll the music.
Spoo's crazy weirdos. Spoo's crazy weirdos. Spoo's crazy weirdos.
You don't say. Today I have a list of firsts.
Ooh. What?
A list of firsts.
Interesting. Do it. Go.
Well,
I'm curious.
what do you have? Are you
No,
gonna
I just
tell?
have a
Oh,
bunch
okay.
of random facts.
Oh, okay. Yeah, me too, kind of.
Okay, but they're linked. This is interesting.
They're only linked by the fact that they're like first, but it's not a very long list. But I thought some of them were kind of cool. Some
Yeah.
of them you'll be particularly interested in,
Hit me.
such as the first version of cake,
The first version of cake.
or the first cake, I guess, whatever you want to call it.
Okay. Do continue.
Are you okay? You love cake. What happened?
I know. I love cake. I'm just trying to think. Like, was
Where-
it like a sweet bread?
Yeah, actually, wow, that was surprisingly accurate. Who do you think made it, or who do you think we think made the first cake?
Maybe. Oh, I was gonna say the King's Cooks, but I've got no idea.
Oh, you have an idea.
I do?
Yeah, yeah, you do. I bet you got it.
No. Queen Victoria?
The ancient Egyptians.
Oh my god! Of course, I should have guessed
you
that.
You should have known this. Come on.
The ancient Egyptians?
The ancient Egyptians were probably the first people to make a version of what we would call cake nowadays. And they were most likely honey sweetened breads.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
That's true. They had honey. Does that mean they had bees?
Yeah.
Does that mean they harvested honey?
Probably, yeah.
Wait, can I go next?
Yeah.
I have a couple facts about that.
Oh, cool. Okay, this is cool. Go for it.
I think, speaking of bees,
right.
A couple of bee facts. I've heard of this before and then forgot about it and then read it again and then remembered.
Whoa.
I know. It's like that's how things like that work. Honeybees' natural alarm pheromone smells like bananas. So if you were to eat a banana by a beehive, they would get like on the defensive and it might signal them to attack you.
Really?
Yeah.
It smells like bananas. That is so weird. I have never, I would have never guessed.
I know.
So this is why, okay, it's a good thing that I don't particularly like eating bananas straight then. Yeah, I had a conversation about this at the foosball table the other day. About bananas. There's another guy at the foosball table who agrees with me that bananas kind of suck. But the key difference is, I think the redeeming quality of a banana is its use in smoothies.
Right.
Because
it's a creamifier.
It's a texture thing, and you don't taste it too much. But he thinks the opposite. Because people tell him, you won't taste it. And then he tastes it, and he tastes it. It's all he tastes. Right. It's like, well, if you make me a strawberry banana smoothie, all I'm going to taste is a banana and think, why would you ruin my strawberry like this? Like, why would you? And I was like, yeah, maybe they're adding too much banana or something. But you're right. I also said that you won't taste it.
Yeah, I think it depends. I feel like a blueberry flavor, especially like frozen blueberries with the amount we add, definitely overpowers the banana.
Yeah.
But I don't know if a strawberry, especially depending on the season, if that has the capacity to overpower banana sweetness.
Banana. Dude, my smoothies always taste great because the mango's a strong flavor and it's delicious.
Yeah.
The banana is just there for texture.
Yes.
Anyway,
and sweetness. It's like sugar.
I just wanted to add.
Did you talk about banana wheels?
What?
Like cutting up a banana in wheels and it makes it like funner and better to eat?
You know that you're talking about me, not you, right? Like, what you and me? I don't like doing that. Listen, let me tell the audience a story. When I first started dating this woman sitting across the table from me here, literally, she would get up in the morning, and I'd start hearing this little ting, ting, ting sound. I walked out into the kitchen, and Martine had a fork and knife and was cutting a banana into wheels, as she calls it, on a plate. With a fork and knife. You literally had the fork in the banana and were using a butter knife to cut your banana into
you took a picture of me doing that. And then you texted my dad and you were like, this is hilarious. And he was like, seems pretty normal to me.
Yeah, what is this? What's wrong with you people? I'm joking.
Banana wheels are a superior way of eating a banana.
Not to me.
I know, but if I had the choice, like picking up banana wheels with a fork is so much better and funner and texturally satisfying than biting a banana.
Okay, we'll leave it there. Continue with your bee facts.
Okay, there's only one more. When you're working around beehives, if you wear dark colors, it makes you seem more like a threat.
Whoa.
Because, like, bears and stuff.
Oh, that's probably why they all wear, like, the white...
Exactly.
The white suits.
So to prevent them from becoming defensive, you wear lighter colors, and that's why beekeeping suits are white.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
I figured there was a reason for it. I just never thought about it.
I know. I didn't really realize.
I actually thought it had more to do with being in the sun.
Yeah. You make a good point. Side note, though, that's a good Halloween costume. All you have to do is dress totally in white and then, like, have a hat with a net.
True.
I know. That's true. That's just in the old memory banks. Let's store that away. The old
memory banks.
For later use.
Okay. This one you're going to like.
Okay.
Simone Biles.
Ooh.
Very highly decorated female gymnast.
Yep.
From the U.S. Mm-hmm. She was the first woman to land a Yurchenko double pike in a competition.
I know what that is.
Yeah, she landed a Yurchenko double pike.
Cool.
She's the first female gymnast to do it in a competition at the World Artistic Gymnastics Championships in October 2023, so rather recently.
Oh, cool. That's exciting. For anyone who doesn't know, that's on vault. Yes. You essentially run up to the vault, do a cartwheel where you land with your feet together on the beat board, but facing, like your back is facing the vault, and then you jump backwards onto the vault to do a back handspring. Your hands go on the vault, so then you're upside down, and then you spring upwards, and then she would have done essentially 2.5 rotations in a pike position before landing.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Yeah. Apparently men do it all the time, but it was like she was the first one to do it.
Well, also, men have 10 centimeters more to work with because their competition height is 10 centimeters higher than women's competition height.
Oh, like the vault is higher?
Yeah, they're at 135 meters, but women's competition height is 125 meters.
1.25.
Oh, yeah. Meter 25 and
you
meter
should say 125.
35.
You can say centimeters, but not 125 meters.
Yeah. Anyways, and also just women are less powerful than men.
Yeah, of course, like muscular.
That's cool.
Yeah, but 2023, I was surprised. I thought you'd be impressed with
That's really cool that it's so recent too.
Yeah. Why did you think that? Okay, I'm curious. Did you think that a woman had already done this before?
I had no opinion on it.
Oh, okay, but when I said it before, I said the dates.
I would have assumed that it would have happened at the last Olympics, 4 years ago or whatever.
Oh, okay. So you do it's a recent achievement in your brain, though.
Well, now that you told me it is.
Okay, right. Okay. I was very curious, if you thought it was I thought someone would have done that a while ago or something.
I don't know. Not something I gave much thought to. That's cool though.
The first photograph.
Oh.
In 1826, a French photographer, Joseph Nicéphore Niepce, took what is widely believed to be the first photo. And it's a grainy image of what is thought to be the view from his window.
Interesting.
I saw it. If you want to look it up, go ahead and look it up. I saw it. It is literally
Pixels?
what it describes is the grainiest thing with some forms here and there, but it's yeah.
That's cool. Where was he from? Do you know?
It's French.
Oh, French. Right, you said that.
Yeah.
Wow.
I think it was in Paris, but I'm not sure.
That's neat. It makes me think of, those preliminary images of what people think are the pictures of people's dreams, and it's essentially just a collection of pixels that look like nothing much.
Yeah.
That's what it makes me think of.
Right. When they're trying to read, they use an EEG or whatever.
Yeah. What does EEG stand for?
Oh, man. Echo. Oh, no. No, it's electro.
What is it?
Electroencephalography.
What does that do?
It's a test that measures electrical activity in the brain, so brain
waves.
waves.
The impulses?
Yeah, so it's brain waves.
Ah, got it.
Yeah.
Crazy how brain waves are an actual thing.
Yeah, because, it's electrochemical signals, so if you can detect the electricity, then you could get a wave. Bada bing, bada boom.
Should I do another fact quickly before you keep going?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's your turn.
I didn't know this. This is local news.
Dun, 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 dun.
In May 1974.
Oh, okay. So local news, but not recent news.
Yeah.
1974 is a while ago.
Close physically, but not in time.
That's 50 years ago. Yeah.
Yeah. So 50 years ago, the Grand River flooded Cambridge.
All of Cambridge?
Yeah. Water levels rose more than 5 meters.
Oh.
It's it was known as the Great Flood or whatever. But at the time, the region's emergency planning team was only made up of one person.
Of course. Team. Emergency planning team. I dub thou the team.
Just imagine how insane that was. But also, side note, in 1973 is when the region of Waterloo formed.
Oh, so literally the year before the disaster.
And then the next year, there was massive disaster. But yeah, the pictures are crazy.
Wow. Wow.
It's like genuine, like huge flooding. Yeah.
I thought, was it Cambridge has a drink because of this flood? I thought there
Does
was
it?
like a special drink in Cambridge because of this flood.
Oh.
There is something that happened in in Cambridge
Mm-hmm.
where they ended up creating like an alcoholic drink about it, like a cocktail. I can't
That's
remember what it was.
exciting.
I swear I've seen that before. But anyway.
Huh.
Yeah.
Yeah. So now you know. There was a
Wow.
great flood in 74.
You want to do another one?
Nah, you go.
All right. The first food to be microwaved on purpose.
Popcorn?
Popcorn!
Yes! Oh, I'm amazing.
So apparently the guy
That's so cool.
who discovered microwaves, the story was that he was working with them and it melted a chocolate bar in his pocket or something.
Oh.
And so, yeah. And then the next day
he
he
must
was...
have gotten like cancer.
I don't know, right? I was thinking that too. He's like working
Yeah.
with like...
If they're like coming at him.
Yeah. But, I don't know. But then the next day, or later on, he was like, "Oh, now maybe this was actually producing heat or heating up the chocolate bar. So I'm gonna test it on something." So he tested it on popcorn. And it
Really?
worked. Yeah.
And then it popped and he was
And it
like,
popped. And
what?
what? Yeah. That's
And then
it.
they had popcorn and they were like, good God, man.
Good God. Popcorn.
That's really cool.
The first text message was sent by Neil Papworth on December 3rd, 1992.
Wow, that's way earlier than I would have thought.
Me too, actually. I would have thought the text messages came later, but no, 1992.
Wow,
Do you know what
so
it
that
said?
means my oldest sister was 1 when this happened.
Yeah.
But everyone else wasn't existing yet.
Wasn't existing. Wow, okay.
Yeah.
That's one way to put it.
Okay, sorry, keep going. What did it say?
What do you think? December 3rd, 1992. What do you think the first text said?
Merry Christmas.
Yeah!
Yes!
Dude, you're nailing this.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Sorry, that was me
Merry
celebrating.
Christmas. I think it even had an exclamation at the end.
Wow! Oh,
Yeah.
doing it right. I mean, that's a pretty good message besides, like, hello.
Hello.
Ground control to Major Tom.
If it was me, I would have guessed it said "Hello World" because
Yeah.
that's what all computer
I know.
scientists would do.
I know, but then I
I'm
was like, it's
surprised this guy
92.
put "Merry Christmas" because literally, like, you start programming a new language, you write "Hello World."
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
It's cool. Anyway, that was it. That was my list of firsts.
Dude, that was great. I like that. That was really interesting. Good topic. How did you come up with that?
Because I was just looking for random facts.
Yeah.
And I think I came across the first cake,
Yeah.
and I was like, "Oh, I could do firsts," and then I just went from there.
Solid. That was great. I quite enjoyed that. I'll give you a one more fact.
All right.
It's about Canada Post
Ooh.
releasing in May 2024. So,
Oh, super recent.
yeah, a couple months ago, they released a new set of stamps. And their theme for these stamps featured Canadian graphic novelists.
Whoa.
Yeah. And one of them, his name is Seth.
Okay.
Just Seth.
Okay.
He was part of one of the 4 artists chosen to be featured, and he lives in Guelph.
Oh, cool.
Yeah,
Nice.
which is really close.
I mean, it's not that surprising to me, to be honest. Do you know where the other ones were from?
No. So the article that I read was specifically about Seth because he's from Guelph and it's like kind of
Right.
local. So then I was just gonna tell you a little bit more about him.
All right, hit me.
Yeah, he does cartoons for adults.
Okay. Oh, okay.
And I think one of his when I was Googling him, a quote that kept coming up was, "Can a memory die of neglect?"
Yes,
Yeah.
I would say yes.
Yeah. But they're really like poignant. They make you think, you know what I mean?
Dun dun dun.
But he's also best known for his series called Palookaville. I bet you that if you like read the comics in the newspaper all the time, you'd be like, "Oh yeah, called Palookaville."
Palookaville. All right, interesting. What's
Yeah.
it about?
Don't know.
Oh, okay. That's
Yeah.
cool. I should look it up after.
Yeah. He was in the graphic novel game before it was even really much of a thing. So he was
Oh, so he's kind of old then, at this point.
older, I think. Yeah. He witnessed the transition into popularity after he thought that it was just kind of like the end of the road. He was like, "Oh, well, guess that's that." And then the whole world was like, Actually,
I love comic books.
yeah. Maybe Palookaville isn't in newspapers and it's like a book series. I forget now. I looked up this fact quite a while ago. And for him to be featured on a stamp, he's like flabbergasted. He would have never thought in a million years that he would be on a stamp.
Oh, that's really cool.
Yeah, so he was like really chuffed with that.
Oh, good. Oh, I'm so happy for him.
Yeah, I just thought that was cool. It's a really neat thing to honor. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know. Graphic novelists, eh? I like that. I like that a lot.
Yeah. Boom.
Boom, baby. I can't do your voice. Yeah, that. Roll that. Quack, 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 question.
I love that. Quack, 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 question.
All right, your turn. I want you. To give me the quack question.
Okay, my quack question this week is,
Quack.
what's the best battle or war cry?
Quack.
Attack! Quack! Quack, 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 quack.
Oh god, I'm joking. The best battle or war cry. Do you want me to actually do a battle or war cry?
I think that goes without saying.
Oh god. I don't know if my voice could do it. I feel like a lot of them are just yelling. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like,
Okay. Fair enough.
what about our listeners' ears? The poor
You
ears.
can back up from the mic.
Oh man, I can't believe you're making me do this. Alright. What do I have to say a specific word or like
No, I don't know. Just what?
Brrr. I don't know.
Ooh, that's
I'm
an
thinking.
interesting one. Yeah, what would like disorient your enemy? I love that. That would be very visible's the wrong word. Audible for your other compatriots to come join you.
Let's go that one. I think the neighbors are gonna start complaining if I keep yelling randomly.
Oh, that's a good one. I like that.
Oh man. Okay, let's go with that.
What about, let's see, I have to pick one. I feel like I just howled to the moon in a meow. Meowed.
I'm gonna be scared of a little cat. Even the big cats don't meow, they roar.
Okay, yeah, but by me doing that, they'll be like, she's actually crazy. Someone who's unhinged is a lot.
Arrived.
Someone who's unhinged is a lot more scary than someone who's just like, oh, I'm gonna mess you up.
Dude, you could be known as the kitten. And every time they hear the call of the kitten,
The kitten caller.
they're like, she's here.
Yeah.
It's a good question.
Thank you. I want to extend it to a different situation now.
Oh, okay.
Instead of battle
My
or war
throat
cry.
is a bit sore, so please don't make me yell too much.
Okay, what do you think is the best surreptitious communication sound if you're like in a forest?
Oh, definitely like a bird call.
Yeah, but which one?
I think is a bit too obvious.
Yeah.
So you need something more like
Ooh, that's interesting. I was thinking of something like
tweedle 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 if you could do it.
I was thinking of something more like
Yeah, that one's pretty good too. I like that.
yeah.
If you had like a whistle with like a tweedle tweedle tweedle, that would be pretty good too.
Oh, there are whistles that do that, yeah.
Yeah. I think that'd be pretty good.
That would be cool. Watch the ancient Egyptians invented the first.
Yeah, I wouldn't be
bird
surprised.
whistles.
They like took a piece of grass and like manipulated it.
Yeah. Put it in some like hollowed out bone.
I would not be surprised.
Yeah.
It's very ancient Egypt. Man, I really like.
I'm so sorry.
No, sorry. I just I don't know if I warmed up my voice appropriately to do the scream, the screaming.
My bad.
Did you like my war cries though?
I thought it was hilarious.
Yeah. Okay,
I'm gonna listen back to that sound several times.
I was
The goblin and the cats.
the goblin and the cat.
And now it's time for the cheerful earful. Disclaimer, I made this with the leftovers from my wrap.
Oh.
So it's also pre-planned.
There's leftovers after that.
Yeah, I had leftovers.
Whoa.
So I made another little thing. Okay. But I can't top last week, so it's not a wrap.
Got it.
Okay, ready? So this is another collection of things that are related to the category of cheerfulness and happy things. Chocolate milkshakes, far away from rattlesnakes. Sunday morning pancakes, topped with dark chocolate flakes. Greeted by a dog gone to get another log for the warmth of a fire, of which you never tire. Waking up early just to watch a bird catch a worm, then seeing the bird return again and again, making a friend, finally feeling warm, then falling asleep to no alarms.
Aww. Aww. Dude. What? You're like the most creative person I know. It's so cool that you could just come up with those.
Thank
I'm
you.
impressed. Genuinely.
Oh.
I'm genuinely impressed. If I could stand up without like ripping our whole setup apart, I would do so.
Oh, well, thank you.
Amazing. All right. Are you ready to be cheered?
Yes.
Although I don't know if it's more cheery than that, to be honest.
I was nervous about that one for some reason. So
Really? But it sounded so good.
I know, but it was like more cheesy songy than I was hoping for.
It's not cheesy. Come on.
Oh, good.
And you even did the like little like snap, boom.
Yeah.
Which is really cool.
It seems too empty with it just in my head.
It? Yeah. We need to start getting some instruments, start like mixing music for it.
Full band.
Next thing you know, I'm an orchestra in here. All right. Dryden. Do you know where that is? It is a small town.
Okay.
Outside of Thunder Bay up north.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
It's actually
So far away.
it's far. It's even far from Thunder Bay, to be honest.
Is it in Ontario?
Yeah.
Okay.
So yes, Dryden teens duct tape prom dress makes finals in international contest.
Oh, that's cool.
So I didn't know this was a thing, but duct tape, like the brand Duck, like
Right.
quack, tape.
Yeah.
They have a competition called the Duct Tape Stuck at Prom Scholarship Contest.
Okay.
Yeah, and so they have this competition where you're supposed to make a prom dress.
Entire
out
prom
of duct
dress.
tape.
That's really
Entirely
cool.
made out of duct tape. Yeah. So if you make a
What?
prom dress out of duct tape and then wear it to your prom, you take photos and whatever, you send it in, and they will give you a 15,000 USD scholarship, post-secondary scholarship, which is 20,500 in real dollars.
Canadian dollars.
Yeah.
Wow. That's really cool.
Yeah. Isn't that crazy?
Holy.
Yeah. Do you want to see? Here's a picture.
Whoa. Okay. That is so much better than I thought it was going to be. What the heck? Okay. There's
For
like
the other listeners,
several different colors
you
going
can see
on.
these pictures in the show notes. We'll leave a link to the
It
to the
looks
article.
like cartoon come to life.
It's really cool, right?
Like whatever you're imagining, there's a lot more going on.
Yeah,
than you
she
realize.
even made a handbag. She
And
made
a
a flower. She made her shoes. She made
Wow.
everything.
That's
out of duct
actually
tape.
so cool.
It's really impressive, right?
Did she win?
There's pictures of the back.
Oh my goodness. The back matches her handbag. Okay, the thing that I really want to know, Cameron. Do you think?
You look intense. You're like,
Sorry,
whoa.
this is really
So,
interesting.
just for everyone who doesn't know, Martine really loves duct tape and has always really loved duct tape. Not necessarily from this brand, but she also likes. I mean, like
they have really colorful options.
They have, like,
this
really
brand does.
Yeah. But yeah.
That's okay. Wow. How do they make it not sticky?
I don't know. I would assume that they do like they stick it to itself.
But like you don't see different strips in the dress at all. I'm just so confused. How did she do? How long did it take her to do that?
I think it actually mentions in the end.
Does it?
So she's a finalist, by the way.
Oh,
You
okay,
asked if
she's a
won.
finalist.
She's a finalist though, but she's the only finalist from Canada, and she's one of 5 finalists.
Oh, because this is international.
It's international.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. Yeah.
Honestly, what a wacko
Very
scholarship
creative
program.
person. I know. What a good way to promote your tape though, because that looks fun. That looks freaking cool.
Insane.
That looks really
Also,
cool.
it probably
like
just
fire.
It also probably just covers the cost of the duct tape required to make it.
So from start to finish.
Sorry. So many rolls must go into that.
Less than you would think.
What?
From start to finish.
Uh-huh.
You really think? Sorry. Just the absurdity that this would cost her $20,000.
Okay, I was exaggerating. It was a joke, okay? Okay, from start to finish, I'm on tenterhooks here.
It took her tenterhooks 126 hours.
What?
Yeah, 126 hours.
Okay.
And 13 rolls of duct tape.
What? Those numbers are smaller than I was expecting.
Both of them?
Yes. Okay, 100 and how many hours?
26.
So that's like...
I'm assuming this doesn't include sleep, dude. This this is
yeah.
probably like 126
Straight work.
hours of straight work.
How many days is that?
So 126 hours is 5.25 full days. Or if we want to even measure it in work days.
Yeah. Let's do work days.
3 weeks. More than 3 weeks. 15.75 work days. If an 8-hour work day. So working 8 hours straight without a lunch break.
Okay, so
It'd
let's
take her
just
over 3
assume-
weeks.
Okay, so
That's
essentially,
a lot.
if she was someone with a full-time job whose sole job was to go and make this dress, it'd be like about a month.
Yes.
She starts the project, and then a month later she has that.
Yeah.
That's still baffling to me, Cameron.
Really? You think that in a month of full-time work you couldn't do this?
Like it just looks so good, Cameron.
It does. It looks really good.
Can I see the picture up close? Because like you would never know this is duct tape.
No, you wouldn't.
Like
you wouldn't. It's actually crazy.
Like never. I don't understand how she stuck it all together without you seeing the seams of them stuck together. You know what I mean?
She even did black outlines.
The black outline makes the dress, if I'm honest.
Yeah, dude, I love her shoes are mismatched.
Her shoes are also made out of duct tape.
Yeah.
Which like it's very pleasing. My goodness. Sorry, this is shocking. Absolutely shocking. She even has earrings and like a headpiece.
Yeah.
Wow. This is everyone you need to click on the link in the show notes for this. This is insane.
It's cheerful. It really worked for you, eh? This is good. Right.
That was so cool.
Well, I'm glad I could bring that into your life. I thought it was pretty cool. I don't know if I went as insane as you, but
No, it looks so good.
I do know that you like duct tape, though.
Yeah, I am a fan of duct tape.
There you go. I went yawning, and guess what? There she goes. Yeah, you ain't psychopathic.
Sometimes I'm not so sure.
And that is the end. Welcome to the end of episode 21.
That's right. Wager how many chips I have left?
3?
Did you see?
No.
Oh
Oh,
yeah. I
nice.
have 3 left.
Nailed it.
2 left now.
Oh.
One of them's in my mouth.
And now you're going to have to talk that, Beth. because you're eating a chocolate chip. Congratulations.
Thank you.
I'd like to inform everyone that after we stopped recording the last section, Martine went on a whole tirade about her workstation for creating the prom dress. And still has the big wide eyes about the fascination. So
You know when you get tired from being so interested in something? I'm like physically tired from being so wowed about that.
it's pretty cool. It is pretty cool. This is a good episode, man.
Yeah,
Really good. We had some really good facts.
Yeah.
Really
I have to agree with that.
If you'd like to send us your own facts, send us your own stories, your own quack questions, your own cheerful earfuls, you can reach us at
thosecrazyweirdospodcast@gmail.com.
or visit our website at
thosecrazyweirdos.ca.
woohoo. Yeah, and now we talk about biscuits. It's the tea and biscuit section, baby.
That's true. I still have tea.
I do as well.
Shocking.
Shocking. Absolutely shocking.
We're recording this in the morning.
I know. I don't know if it's going to sound shocking. I don't know if I feel like biscuits. I kind of feel almost like lunch instead. And then biscuits after lunch.
In case anyone's curious, we have leftover pulled pork and leftover pink onion.
Pickled
Pickled pink, leftover pickled pink onions. And we've got we have taco things. What are they called? Taco tortillas?
Tortilla, yeah.
Yeah, we have those little ones in the freezer. And then we also have extra mushrooms. And that's all going to go together.
I love that you're just labeling. Like the whole world needs to know what we're about to eat. We're about to have tacos, yeah.
Yeah, although I don't know if I'm that hungry yet.
Oh, we might have to wait then.
Maybe like 20 minutes.
Maybe you can start your design for your new prom dress. Those 20 minutes. Our next outing if we go to see Curios or whatever, or the Nutcracker, you can wear a nice duct tape prom dress.
Oh, I think that's definitely something that I'd like looking at, but don't want to spend time doing.
Maybe in your retirement.
Yeah, why not?
You're like 70 years old and like Martine, walk into, you have like a basement shop set up. It's just duct tape dresses everywhere.
Cameron.
Yeah.
Just imagine the walls of this workshop. There would be a palette of duct tape.
A palette?
Like, essentially...
A palette. A palette.
A palette. A whole palette of duct tape colors. And they'd be on toilet roll holders so that you can you can just take it and pull really sturdy toilet roll holders.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
All right, I think that we have to cut it there. That's good. I hope everyone has a great rest of your day, evening, week, month, year,
summer,
anything.
Fall, winter, spring.
Just have a good time, man.
Have a good time.
And you'll listen to us.
In a long time. Yeah.
We'll talk to you next week.
Yes, we will. Until then.